Hello everyone and welcome back to LewisNews, your #1 YouTube channel for all types of Spider-Man news. And today we're going to be covering that SpiderWoman news that came out about a week ago. Now, it hasn't really been talked about that much, but I thought I'd cover it on the channel because I think it's very, very interesting. In that Jeff Snyder obviously is a part of that podcast called The Hot Mic with John Rocha. And essentially they talk all pop culture stuff and they talk about Spider-Man, they talk about Star Wars, they'll talk about anything, any of the rumors. And Jeff Snyder is a reliable leaker in the community. He has leaked a bunch of stuff before in the past. People know him for his scoops and his leaks and stuff like that. And essentially he came out and he said that Spider-Woman would be played by Sydney Sweeney in Madam Web, and we actually already covered that on the channel. You can go watch that video. I'll leave a link to it in the description down below, or you can just find it on the channel page. But also he said something really interesting about the Olivia Wilde movie that is meant to be coming out about Spider-Woman. Now, this was a movie that has kind of been under the radar, and not many people know that it's happening, but it isn't 100% confirmed. But apparently Olivia Wilde was meant to be directing a Sony Marvel movie, and that was rumored to be Spider-Woman. And now what Jeff Snyder is saying here is that Sydney Sweeney is going to be playing Spider-Woman in Madam Web. Now, whether that's Julia Carpenter or whether that's Jessica Drew, whoever it's meant to be, we don't actually know, and he didn't specify. However, what he did say was, and I thought this was interesting, is that the Spider-Woman character that Sydney Sweeney will be playing in Madam Web will be the same character that Olivia Wilde will end up making the Spider-Woman movie about. Now, this is really interesting because, as we do know, and as John Rocha rightfully points out, the Sony universe doesn't even have a Spider-Man. Amongst all the rumors and all the speculation, the Sony universe doesn't even have Peter Parker. So when you don't have Peter Parker, which is basically just the baseline of all spider powers, all spider people, where are all these other spider people popping up from? Well, maybe Spider-Woman can answer that question. Maybe Sony are going down a different path where they don't need a Peter Parker, where they can just jump straight in with all these different variants of Spider-Man, like Spider-Woman, like Julia Carpenter, like Madam Web, like potentially maybe Miles Morales, maybe Spider-Man 2099, anyone else, and just leave Peter Parker to the MCU and make movies about all these different spider variants. We do know that there are 2 Amazon Prime series that are under Sony Pictures being developed at the moment, currently Spider-Man Noir and The Silk Show, which are both spider people with spider powers, but it has been made clear to us that they aren't actually going to be a part of the mainline Sony universe. In fact, they are going to be set in a different universe and they are going to be variants of Spider-Man. So yeah, this is really interesting because obviously Spider-Woman will be taking place in the mainline Sony universe, so maybe Julia Carpenter or whatever the character will be that Sydney Sweeney ends up playing in Madam Web will be the main version of Spider-Man or Spider-Woman in that universe. Maybe she is the Spider-Person of that universe. Maybe Peter Parker doesn't exist at all. Who knows? But we'll just have to see, because rumors are coming at us from left, right, and center, because we do know that apparently Emma Roberts is meant to be playing Mary Parker, and apparently Mary Parker is meant to be pregnant with Peter Parker, and apparently the rumored plot for Madam Web is meant to be a Terminator-style film, where a team of spider people have to team up to stop a villain who is planning to kill Peter Parker. And obviously, if you kill Peter Parker, you basically kill every Spider-Person ever because, you know, like I said, he is the baseline Spider-Person. Every Spider-Man, woman, person thing branches from Peter Parker, so, you know, that's what this movie was meant to be about. But obviously, if that ends up being true, then who knows what this Olivia Wilde Spider-Woman movie will be about. But at the end of the day, that is the rumor for today. Make sure you guys are subscribed so you can stay up to date with all types of Spider-Man news. Like I said, this is your #1 YouTube channel for everything Spider-Man, so make sure you're subscribed because we cover everything from the games and movies and the shows. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you agree with this rumor? Do you think that this will end up being true? Do you think Sydney Sweeney will go on to be the main star of that Olivia Wilde Spider-Woman movie if it does end up happening? With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care and peace.